here for. That's that old Detroit historical charm that I'm in love with. So hopefully tomorrow we get this fireplace installed, and I'm so happy about that. Hey you guys, welcome back to CharlenaMarieLifestyle. I hope everybody is having a great day. So today we're going to be talking about home updates, all things home. And so if you're into home decor, home content, right here, like, share, and subscribe. So I'm standing in front of my fireplace. That is the first thing I want to talk about today. So I want to talk about my fireplace. So if you don't know, I live in a older home built in, I believe, 1929. And so literally this house will be 100 years old soon, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I'm in love with old homes. I've always wanted an old home. So I wanted to talk about my fireplace. So this is what's considered to be a masonry fireplace. It's not an insert. This is like a real fireplace, not a fire box situation. So I'm going to, this like surround thing is very heavy, glass. I just wanted something simple and chic. And when you open it, this is the situation, okay? So, ironically, when we purchased this home, when we had the inspection done, the inspector said that the chimney, the whole firebox, the inside has never been lit before. So, that was like really, really cool and unique. So, this here is a gas fireplace system that we are having installed. We purchased this system back in 2019. And so the reason cut off a piece of the mantle. So they wanted us to cut off like this much of the mantle. This is original fireplace, original wood work. I'm like, what? Do y'all think y'all about to cut out my fireplace? What? No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. So I spoke with a couple of other people, had a few people come to look at the fireplace, and my husband did too. And we settled on someone who can actually do it. And no, this doesn't have to be touched. This here is brick. I decided not to do any stone or anything. I kind of like the way the fireplace looks already. I don't necessarily have a issue. I just like the look of the fireplace. It looks historic. It looks grand. We did paint it black and of course white. And I'm thinking about painting it all black. But anyway, so today the person came to actually put the fireplace in because it's a gas log burning system that we're having installed. Because I'm not burning wood, I'm not having the inside of our house smell like wood. Our neighbors, when they're burning their wood fireplace, it's like, it just smells like wood burning, and I don't want that. Like, I don't want it. So I want a real fireplace, but I don't want to do that real work, if that makes any sense. So we're converting it to a gas log burner, so there will be real flames in here. And it heats up, this particular system that we have, it heats up to, I think like, it's for a home that's up to like 3,000 square feet. So it's able to heat the whole house. And so if we don't want to use the heat, or even if the power was out, we would still be able to burn this fireplace, so which is really cool. So today, he was not able to complete it because there's a knob that you actually would turn to light the flame, but we're getting an extension. So when you light the flame, your hand is not like inside, or you don't have to put your hand too close. And so we just chose this system because if we would have chosen to do the remote or if we chosen a remote, it would just complicate it because we would have to run electricity and a gas line and all of that. We already have to do the gas line, but at least we don't have to concern ourselves with the electrical. So really glad about that. Hopefully I'm able to get the footage and I'm home when he does the installation, so I'll be able to get some footage for you guys. So I'm so excited. So I'm doing the outfit of the day. I hope you can see I have on these black patent leather boots. I got these boots from a company by the name of Shoots. This dress is a black sweater dress. I got this sweater dress, I believe, from Nordstrom's Rack. If it's still available, I will link this as well. If you don't know, if you are new to my channel, I love Shoots. They are my favorite shoe company, and I also love Shoe Gummy. One day, your girl gonna be working with Shoe Gummy too. Okay. So it helps you to be comfortable in your shoes when you're walking because it just elevates it a little bit, but you can't see the elevation. So it's not a platform. It is, but it isn't. So this chair has been here for a few months now. I know I told you, like, when I'm not in a recording mood, I don't record, but it definitely goes down. I'm a homebody and I love all things home. Like, one of my goals is always to make our house more cozy. If you don't know, I love like chairs and little nooks. And initially I had a stool here, and I used that stool. You'll see in another video. Well, you already saw if you watched the video from last week or a couple weeks back. I don't know. A couple weeks back I talked about a stool, but I'll show you in a second because I have another one here. And I just felt overall that the stool, in my opinion, it just looked, the corner wasn't cozy enough for me. I love French provincial furniture mixed with a tad bit of modern and a splash of traditional. I definitely lean into French provincial. I love the European, y'all, I'm telling you. So let me explain. I had Invisaligns. I still have to wear my Invisaligns at night. And it's like sometimes after I take my Invisaligns out, it's still difficult for me to pronounce words. Like, I really have to work on my pronunciation and making sure I'm saying stuff clearly, because I don't know, sometimes I still talk like I have my retainers in when I don't. I have to wear my retainers every night for the rest of my life, by the way. So just a little something, but at any rate, I wanted this area to be cozy. Okay, so this is the stool here, and I love, like, when we're having dinner parties or I'm just having company over, I love to be able to just sit. And like, sometimes I'm finished eating or sometimes I'm not eating. I'm serving, I'm talking, because I'm definitely the hostess with the mostest. I'm always up, moving, making sure my guests are good. So I'm always up, but my table sits 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have 1, 2, 3. Really, it fits 6, 7, 8. Enough room for 8 people around the table here. But I like my favorite place to sit over there in that chair. But over here is another sitting area. But I'm still trying to make it look more homey to me. Okay, so initially I'm like, OMG, this wall here looks blank, and it does. And if you don't know, if you're new to my channel, I'm a mirror girl. I don't care how many mirrors I have in a room, and another one. And another one. We gonna have some mirrors, and it's not out of vanity. It's because I love a bright, airy space, and mirrors reflect a lot of light. My home definitely does not lack light, but I love even more light, because on a dreary day, or even on a sunny day, just mirrors reflect light, and I love light. I love for all the lights to be off and my home still feels bright, airy. That was one of the things I always wanted, a home with a lot of windows, like in every single room, and love that for me. But this area is blank, like what's blank, and so there's always something to do in the house. So I'm on a hunt for a mirror for this particular wall here. Initially I felt like this is why I need to do that video about old homes, because that topic gets me so giddy. I'm telling you, love a old home. Okay, hold on y'all. Listen y'all, wait a minute. So I posted a post for my Instagram community, and I'm getting text messages like, girly, the hair is hairing. I'm like, hey. So they are like really loving my hair. Even somebody I know just texted me like, love your haircut. Even though my hair is not cut, it's clearly just the way she curled it, the way she waved it, as you saw. Or yeah, that video would have been out by now. So as you saw, if you are into the hair situation, the way she curled my hair, so it's not cut, it's just the way that she styled it. So love that for me. No, I'm normally not I'm not gonna say I'm not a curl girl, but I love me some straight hair. So let's see, focus. So it feels good to be getting, you know, feedback about my hair and just my content. So love that for me, like I said. But anyway, that's motivating to continue to, you know, put out that type of content. So anyway, back to what I'm saying. We need something here. And I do have a new mirror. Like, I don't have enough. So if you don't know, if you haven't watched a previous video, I am getting a new vanity for my office upstairs. It should be here within the next 30 days, hopefully. But I have a mirror. I'll just pop it in. Like, super heavy, super duper looks. Like, when I saw it, I was like, oh, I did measure, but I really didn't measure it against the wall. It's like the perfect size, the perfect height, and it's just a statement piece. We need it over here. We need some help over here. Like this over here, speaking about. Okay, so this is the wall over here. It looks like 3D almost, the way it sits. Like, love it. I just love this area, but I just need something over there. So I know I'm going to add a plant. Definitely a plant. Thinking about doing the plant right here. I want something tall that stands up. So one of my faithful plants that I love that's non-problematic, I don't care if you neglect it, whatever, it's non-problematic, is a mother tongue. So I'm going to get a mother tongue plant on a planter over there, and I believe I'm going to do a mirror right here. And I'm thinking about doing the mirror on this wall, not this wall. I want to keep that wall blank, but I'm a mirror girl. I'm definitely not a picture girl. Like, I'm that girl that has like pictures and photo albums only. I don't like a lot of pictures out. I just don't. I don't like necessarily a lot of artwork. I just love mirrors. that's another thing. When you're decorating your home, make sure to continue to be authentic to yourself. It's okay to dabble in trends and things of that nature if that's what you like to do. But I just always like to necessarily stay like authentic to necessarily what I like. Even if I get something that's trendy, it's something that can easily be, you know, moved out just like it's moved in. I consider this chair over in this corner more so trendy. But it's something trendy that I can see myself keeping for a while because of its absolute coziness. So we're going to be going shopping soon for a new mirror, and I'm feeling like I'm going to be checking Wayfair's website, but I'm almost feeling like I need to go to the resale shop. Yes, I love the resale shop. I love resale shops mirrors. There was a time where I can get resale shop mirrors for a couple hundred. Those days are gone. It's you know, more expensive now, but I love the uniqueness. I love to be able to walk in and find that one of one. A lot of my mirrors in our house, like literally one of one. Like you definitely don't see them everywhere, and I just like the quality, the stature, just the, you know, the overall uniqueness of the piece. Case in point. Very large. Just the quality, the unique little gate situation. It makes me feel like I'm inside of a garden in Paris. Love that. So I just love the uniqueness of the mirrors. But I also like modern mirrors. As you know, my favorite Instagram mirror over in that corner over there, that mirror is like one of my favorite mirrors, and that is definitely uber modern, and love that for me. So I love a little bit of both, but I believe we're going to be going to the resale shop to look for another mirror for that area. Yeah, look at that. Like, look at that. Tony is like literally the bomb. All right, and last but not least, my plant family is growing. I have this little palm tree situation here. It looks like a leaf is dying over there. I probably need to water it, but it was doing really well. I don't know what's going on, so I'm going to water it today. And let me bring you guys a little closer. So if y'all can see those brown leaves right there. And so I have to do some snipping off of this plant. It is a, you know, something growing, so it is still growing, but overall I need to possibly get one of those apps on taking care of plants, and possibly add a stick into that plant, but I don't feel like doing it right now. Got this one here. This plant is so pretty. It's just absolutely pretty. It's called a pink lady something. I love it. It's definitely growing. It's growing slowly. I've had it for maybe, this is like the 3rd year now, but it's doing really well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you're not a plant mom and you're looking to get some plants, don't hesitate, because to me, plants elevates your home to like literally a different level. It just does something for me, and it just brings a luxuriousness to your home that's just unmatched. For me, I don't think that faux plants capture nature inside like a real plant does. But I do understand people feel like I can't grow plants, I don't have time for plants. Whatever your reason, whatever you choose, up to you. I'm just, you know, making that suggestion because trust me, I am a plant mom now. but it has not always been that way. My friends and people will tell you that there have been so many plants that went into the trash that I didn't, they just didn't do well. But one of the things that I did differently was what did I do? My husband told me to make sure that when you water the plant, it has one of those little trays under it. And so even though my plants all have like their own individual pots, they still sit inside of a tray. So when I water them, all of the excess water is not sitting in the bottom of the plant. It has somewhere to go, like a filtration system, so your plants won't get root rot. Once he taught me that, that was like a game changer for me. Then he also said it's important to make sure if a plant says it takes low light, put it in the area that needs low light. If it's sunny, give it sun. If it's not thriving in an area, move it. So the palm tree was doing really well over here. It was in my office initially. It wasn't doing good there. Moved it down here. So I don't know if it's lacking water because it sits right in front of a grate for the furnace, and it needs more water. So I'm going to be working with it. But overall, once you get the hang of where to actually situate your plant, and you'll get to know how much water that plant actually you'll get to know how much water the plant actually needs. Those are the two main keys. And I just love plants. They're so soothing. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, it's plant watering day, but once I start, it's just very soothing and kind of fun to like deal with the plants and watering them and such. So if you're not a plant mommy, I encourage you to start with a few. It's one YouTuber that I watch, CharlenaMarieLifestyle. I don't know if that's right. But initially, she was like the faux plant queen. Not still saying that she doesn't have faux plants, but she incorporated some real plants. And now she's like on the move. So I was like loving to see that for her. Like she has some very beautiful plants. I was like, yay, plant mommy. So that's just another thing. If you want to add a layer of luxuriousness to your home, do some plants. So a couple days later, we are now getting the fireplace inset, and there's so much drilling and noise. I had to actually do a voiceover, but these are all the tools being used, and there's like a suction machine inside of the fireplace sucking up all of the dust, which is so like great because our house was not dusty, even though it did need dusting after they finished. But I was so excited. They had to drill like very, very deep to drill through all of the mortar. But you know what? It was well worth it in the end because the fireplace looks absolutely stunning. So just this here is just the base, and here is the finished product. Love that so much for me. Like I said, I've been waiting on this moment for a while, so I'm glad it finally happened. Fireplace install done. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Next week is going to be the video regarding my vanity. Bye.